I already knew it was gonna cut off. But anyway, um, so we're walking around with, you know, one wing. And anytime that you are broken or piece of you is not there, or your memory is distorted, or you have something that is misaligned, you are always trying to get to that point to where you are fixing and healing whatever situation that you are in. You know that there's something that's not right. And so with individuals that are walking around here now that fell into this dimension, who know that there is a mission or they came down here for a purpose, it is the most difficult and trying thing to understand how you fix that wing, that other wing, to be able to help propel you to a higher um you know not even a direction, but just to mend. And there's a song, mend these broken wings. And it's so when you listen to that song, no matter which version that you listen to, because it's a couple versions out, but when you really listen to that song, it takes you to a different height, because you can feel it, for the ones who know what I'm talking about. But anytime that you are, again, misaligned in some way, there is a very um battery low. There's a very I want to say journey that is not for everybody to walk through. You're really trying to live in two different realms and two different worlds, and you're trying to make everything work that you would have done in a different dimension. And in all actuality, it will never work. It will never fit. You can't be what you were there in that level in a lower density anyway. And so I guess the whole, you know, gist of this, and me having insomnia and being up, is that some of the things that we're trying to do down here, we shouldn't even strive to do. It's some of the things, it's just, we should know that it is not going to work in this realm, in this reality. And I think once we get to that point, the journey will be a lot easier for a lot of us, because we are struggling so much to make this a perfect world, and it will never be. And that's a hard pill to swallow, when you know that you had this about yourself in a different realm and you cannot fulfill that here. You know what I'm saying? It's a hard pill to swallow, because a piece of you, that piece that is there, you can't you can't have that here. You can't have both of your wings, propelling you at the level that that it should. Your flight will always be uneasy. Your direction will always be a little bit bumpy. The course that that you can travel with ease is always going to be, at a disadvantage, and you will never get there at the time that you should, because you're here. And so, I think that's why I'm up, is because I've been struggling with that. It's, I look at some people's lives, and they're happy, and they're married, and I'm single, and I know my heart, and I know what I give, I know what I provide, I know what comes with me, I know my faithfulness, I know the truths that I have. I'm not a woman of the world or whatever. I got my ways like any other woman, but the core of me is not one that is not valuable. You know what I mean? So But I see other women out here, and it's no disrespect, but I'm just like, why them and not me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I've paid my dues, seriously. But I think that, you know, it's meant for me to take this path. It's meant for me to have to see different things because I know that the easy flight, the easy path is not something that's going to strengthen me. You know what I mean? It's not gonna strengthen me. So, some things has to be hard. And, everything has its turn. So I guess the whole thing of tonight while I'm up is giving me some type of comfort too. But I like to share. Um, on my other page, I really share, but on this one, not so much because I am busy and I do need to find time to do this, on a more regular basis. But, um, just I think it's important, for like minded people to share their thoughts and their feelings, to come to a resolution, not just to be out here like that, but, just to be able to be open and authentic and, give a part of yourself. Don't try to hide in the shadows all the time. Try to be, you know, a reflection to somebody else so they can be able to have dialogue. Because I listen to a lot of people's dialogue and how they feel. So, I love that part. But yeah, so it's the angels here that are who have fallen. To wrap this up, it's going to be hard, and it is hard for us. It's not going to be an easy flight. It's not going to be an easy task in this realm to do what's so comfortable and what's comfortable to us and the other. And so I say just lighten the load a little bit. It doesn't always have to be an adventure and a chore and a burden because we're fighting against gravity at this point anyway by only having that one wing. But we have to sometimes calm our spirits down and understand where we are, who we are though, but where we are to make our load a little bit lighter. So maybe I can go to sleep now. So I'm signing off, y'all.